welcome to Straight Talk with Shelley. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for meeting me here. I really appreciate you. Today, I want to spend a few minutes speaking on the topic of pain is your teacher. I was going through an exercise with one of my clients, and she was just expressing all the pain that she has been through and where she's at and what's going on. And I wanted to make sure that she understood the true meaning of pain. I also shared with her the meaning that I had to give to my pain. And at the top I said pain is your teacher, and pain is. But when you look at pain in the dictionary, pain means suffering and distress. Yes, I know we're experiencing a lot of that right now, both on emotionally, physically, and on different levels. And pain is real, but it is there to teach us a lesson. So the meaning that I had to give to my pain, and which I shared with my client, was pain says, pay attention inward now. Pay attention inward now. It is so important that we pay attention to whatever is causing us pain. Pain is an alert that says, Houston, we got a problem. Yes, there is a problem when you're experiencing pain. And pain says there's a change that's necessary. Pain says a change is on the horizon. You must look within. Pain is not a bad experience. Even though you may experience it in the moment, it feels bad. But after you've had an opportunity to sit down and reflect, you can see that there are lessons tied to your pain. And pain introduces you to yourself. Case in point, if you were feeling a pain in your body, you went to the doctor would ask you certain questions before they decide that surgery was the outcome and that's what they would like to do. They would ask you how long you've been feeling that pain, where you've been feeling that pain, how long does the pain last, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is that pain? And they would do assessment. Maybe they would do some x-rays and different things, but they would do stuff to look on the inside and to figure out what's going on before they physically go on the inside of you. And if you were to look at another example of pain, maybe you've had a problem with your car and it was so frustrating that you took it to either the dealership or to a workshop to get some work done on it. And the first thing that they would do is do a diagnostic test. And then after that, they would lift up your hood and they would go underneath, they would look within, they would unscrew a few things, they would knock a few things, and then they would get to the root of the problem. Pain is an indicator that there is a problem and change is necessary. If you were going to a dentist with a toothache and you said this tooth hurt, they would ask you certain things before they would prescribe anything. They would look in your mouth. They would ask you how many times you floss. And after they've done their assessment, then they would recommend to you, maybe you need to come back every 6 months. Maybe you need to brush in between meals. Whatever it is that you weren't doing, they would recommend certain changes that you needed to apply to make sure you're managing your pain. Pain is not a bad experience. Pain is a teacher. Now, for those of us like myself, maybe you're a woman, you've had a baby, you've gone through the 40-week gestation of being pregnant, and that pain, when that baby was about to come, you start feeling a pain in your back, and you realize that it is time. The baby is on the way, and you start feeling that pain. And sometimes that pain gets so excruciating, you want to change your mind, but you cannot. You're too far gone now to turn back. You've got to go through the birthing process. And after you've delivered that beautiful baby and you look into his or her eyes and you can see all that beauty in that baby, then you recognize and you realize that the pain that you had to go through was necessary. What is it that's in your life that you may need to birth through the pain that you're feeling? Make sure that you understand that anything you've got to birth, there's a possibility that pain is involved. If you were to look at beautiful butterfly, I love nature and I'm always looking at things in nature to teach me lessons. And I love to see butterflies. But butterflies were once caterpillar. And they had to go through metamorphosis and they had to go through that pain of transforming into that beautiful butterfly we see and enjoy. They had to go from that stage of from the caterpillar to the butterfly. And that process is very painful. If you were to look at things in your life that something good came out of, you knew that that pain that you went through was worth it all. The birth of pain is calling you to something better in your life. Could it be calling you to a better relationship with your spouse, better relationship with your children? Could that pain in your relationship be calling you to come up higher with your colleagues, to come up higher with those in your neighborhood and your friendship, in your friendship groups? It is important that we pay attention. The pain that you're experiencing may be calling you higher and saying to you, go deeper in your faith, go deeper spiritually. I'm a person of faith, and any time that I experience pain, I always look to see how much deeper that I need to go to anchor in my faith in what I believe in. That pain may also be calling you to the gifts and talents that's inside of you that need to be birthed. Yes, to birth your gift and to share it with the world, you've got to go through some pain. Pain is inevitable. Understand that the meaning that you give to your pain will make a difference in how you handle it. For me, pain meant pay attention inside now. Pay attention internally now. Pay attention inward now. It is important that we do that. If you know someone that's experiencing pain right now, I'm asking you to put me on pause and share it with them. Share it with them so that the value that I'm adding to you, they will also get the value add. Because pain, we've got to look at it differently. Pain is saying there's a change on the horizon, that something is on the inside that needs to be birthed. Something is on the inside that needs to come out. I call you to give your pain a new meaning. I am your coach. I am your sister, pointing light to the treasure that I know that's deep down inside of you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for meeting me here. Have a great evening. God bless you and be safe. Bye-bye.